my name is Hyder. I am a peak performance coach. I coach people in public speaking and consistency. My main reason why I wanted to take sessions with Eugene on hypnotherapy was I felt like there was a lot of limiting beliefs and deep blocks that I had within that is preventing me from going further in my career as a coach in terms of making new sales and having more product offerings of a higher tier. I was limiting myself a lot and I didn't know how I wanted to move forward. As a coach, there's only so much I can do in terms of coaching to help someone get a breakthrough. So even when I was having clients who were having a lot of deep emotional trauma or blocks, I wasn't able to help them, and I felt that hypnotherapy might be one of the solutions to that. So before I decided to take hypnotherapy skills for myself, I wanted to try it out for myself as a client. After 1 or 2 sessions with him, I was already experiencing quite mind-blowing breakthroughs for myself in terms of my own personal social life, but also for my business. So for my own social life, I didn't have a lot of inhibitions while I was going out to do my sales. I started to attract all the right people, the right kind of clients, a lot of high quality clients. In fact, the day after my first session, I already closed the client, which was mind-blowing for me because I was struggling to find a client for the past 2 to 3 weeks. But immediately after the session, I got my first client for a new product offering. I coach people on public speaking and I always tell them that the nervousness you feel when you go up on stage will always be there, no matter how good you are at public speaking. But after my second session with Eugene and I was called onto the stage, I had literally zero nervousness. I didn't feel any form of inhibitions at all. And that was the first time where I really felt I was in control and I didn't have to rely on techniques to be performative. I just had to be myself, and there was a lot of charisma that came out of that because we released a lot of blocks with regards to my self-confidence. So that made me realize that hypnotherapy is actually a lot more powerful than I thought it was. I have been exploring taking up hypnotherapy for quite a while now, but I always had a lot of excuses like, oh, that's not for me. Therapy is too woo-woo. Hypnotherapy is too mysterious. Maybe the hypnotherapist might hypnotize me instead. But I felt safe to come to Eugene. He explained to me that hypnotherapy isn't as mysterious as we thought it would be. It really is about the science of the mind and how we use our subconscious mind to help us with a lot of deep-seated beliefs that may have been created at a very early point in our lives. So basically what he did for me was a lot of inner child work where I got to resolve a lot of issues that I had in my childhood. And because those blocks were released, I started to become a different person. I started to attract a different quality of people to my life. I started to perform at a very different level. And it came from a place of self-worth and self-confidence. Eugene actually inspired me to start taking up hypnotherapy courses myself. So if you're thinking of taking up hypnotherapy, I cannot think of a better person to recommend than Eugene Chow. He's really the best. Radiant Flow is really what they claim themselves to be. For me as a public speaking coach, I have very high standards. I also hire my own coaches, my own mentors, so I'm quite selective about who I choose. And I feel like Eugene is definitely the person you should go to if you want to do some deep work on yourself, or if you find that you want to get to a new level in your life, but there's something blocking you. Hypnotherapy might be the solution to that.